Well, after 3 straight games on the road in Tulsa, Oklahoma this past weekend, the Idaho Steelheads welcome the Tulsa Oilers into town here tonight and tomorrow evening for a 2-game series opening faceoff coming up this evening at 7:10 p.m. We open up our pregame coverage brought to you by St. Luke's Sports Medicine. Cam McGuire here alongside head coach Everett Sheen. Well, Sheener, let's start first. Let's look back to last week's 3-3 weekend down in Tulsa. You guys come away with 2 wins across those 3 games. First off, your overall thoughts?
I thought we played well Friday, Saturday for sure. Kind of sucks that we give a team 2 points ahead of us, but it was always good to get 2 wins. Tulsa's always a tough place to play, and I thought we handled ourselves well. And then Sunday we were a little bit sleepy, but I thought we played well, other than just kind of handing them their goals that they got. But I liked it overall.
Yeah, kind of peeling back the onion a little bit. 2 shootout wins for you guys. Friday, final score of 2-1, and then Saturday, final score of 3-2. I can't remember the last time we've played back-to-back games in a shootout.
I don't think I've ever been a part of that, actually. I think last year, what did we have, 3 shootouts total, and this year was our first 2 of the season, and they just happened to be on back-to-back nights.
Andrew Ballant won it on Friday. He was able to force a 4th round on Saturday. Brendan Hoffman would win it on Saturday. Let's kind of look at the shootout. I think it's always interesting, and I think we've talked about it before, more specifically in overtime, deciding who to send out on the ice as the 3 skaters. What's the process like deciding who to pick and who to go and when to go in the shootout?
I mean, it's a little bit of luck, to be honest. You could pick the best shootout player in the world, and they could not score. But we knew going into those shootouts that the ice was a lot really snowy, pretty chopped up, and we wanted guys who were kind of shoot first mentality, and that's kind of Belly, and then obviously on Saturday with Hoffman, we knew he was a shoot first guy, so that's kind of went into that, and yeah, you just kind of look down the bench and say, all right, you're going.
Another guy that you guys threw in there for the shootout was Patrick Moynihan. He scored on Friday, didn't convert on Saturday, but he had a really good shootout success rate earlier this season in Greenville. I think he was 2 for 2 or 3 for 3. Did you guys know that going into the shootout on Friday?
To be quite honest, no. I had no idea. It looks like we went with the good odds.
Well, I kind of figured that maybe you guys were doing your homework there, but it all worked out for the best. You mentioned Tulsa is a hard building to play in. It's always a challenge, and especially more times than not, it seems like every time we're there, you're playing 3 games in just as many days. So when you look at that weekend, to come back with 4 out of possible 6 points was a step in the right direction.
Oh, big time. I don't think there's been many trips down there that we've taken 2 of 3. And it's always tough. We're used to a Wednesday, Friday, Saturday schedule, and then going down and playing 3 games in essentially 2.5 days. It's taxing on the guys and even as a coaching staff. So overall, I'm very happy with it.
Well, now you get ready to play them for the 4th and 5th consecutive time beginning here tonight. What's it like as a coach, playing a team 5 times in about less than a week?
It's like a little mini playoff series mid-season. We've kind of addressed it with our guys where, if you're looking at a playoff series, we're up 2-1 right now, and got to close it out here at home. So, we also kind of talk, we're basically playing playoff games down the stretch here, trying to get back into a playoff spot. So our guys are ready to go and excited for the challenge.
You guys are starting to get healthy. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But, you look at the division, and you guys right now 20 wins, 4 points back of a playoff spot, but you're only 8 points back of first place.
Yeah, it's a really tight division. It's probably the best I've seen this division in a long time with 5-6 teams that are would be playoff teams in any other division. So it's definitely a challenge, but we're right in the thick of things. I think if we can get healthy and start heating up, we could even still challenge for the division title.
Yeah, still plenty of games left, 34 including tonight. Let's look at this lineup because we've talked about over the last couple of weeks, decimated with injuries, but things are starting to progress in the right direction. I joked yesterday it was almost like we have a new team color out there because there were so many yellow jerseys, but here tonight you'll be without Ty Pelton-Bice, Hank Crone, CJ Walker, Nick Canade. They've continued to miss some time, but those guys are all progressing in the right direction and only a matter of time before we see them.
Yeah, we're kind of targeting next week to get Bice or Kroner and Nicky back. Walks is probably a couple more weeks away, but as weird as it was, seeing that many yellow jerseys on the ice yesterday, that's always a good thing. It means guys are getting close to returning, and we're excited for it.
In terms of getting guys back, you got Connor McEachern back last Friday night. He scored the lone goal in regulation for you guys in that 2-1 shootout win. He had missed 13 straight games. We knew what he had done successfully before his injury, was leading rookies with 22 points and 12 goals. What was it like having him back for the last 3 games? I know I talked with him. It's kind of one of those things, you look at it playing 3 games in 3 days when you haven't played in a month, your legs are probably going to be burning by that Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was tired by the end of the week, and I kind of rode him pretty hard there, give him a lot of minutes. But it's good to have him back. You know, him and Whitey, they play really well together. They've been playing all season long. So just get that chemistry back going, and yeah, looking for him to continue.
Another big piece you guys get back today. Earlier announced Francesco Arcuri loaned you guys from the Texas Stars, and obviously Frenchie's played a couple of games this year. We knew what he did last year. He's going to be a big addition here tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to having him. You know, he was playing well for us. He unfortunately got hurt in that fight down in Allen, but it was good to see him drop the mitts, and I know all the guys are excited to have him back.
And then Reese Harsh, he's missed the last 4 games with an injury. He'll be back on the blue line here tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting him, and then he's partnered with Jason Horvath, our newest D-men, so excited to see what they can do.
You know, lastly here, key to victory heading into this matchup, game 1 of 2 against Tulsa.
Play our game, you know, do things hard. That's kind of what we've been preaching. Just be a suffocating team to play against.
Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Best of luck and have some fun tonight.
Thanks for having me, Cam.